What up, fish people? Kenny E. And as you can see beside me, I've got Miss Roxanne and the legendary Brian with Peplen Creek Aquatics. They are my guests tonight because Miss Danny, I would say she's missing us, but I'm thinking she's probably not. Right now, the last time I talked to her, she was having a lunch at Anthony's restaurant right on the Puget Sound again, and she's up visiting her daughter. So she took a week off work, so I said, you know what? There's no sense hanging around with my boring ass. Head up and see your daughter. So that's what she's doing. She's going up there for a few days, and then she's going to come back here Wednesday or Thursday. She's going to have to help me get ready for our swap this weekend. So we're looking forward to that. I've got a lot of stuff. Did run into an issue. I was going to ship Peplen and Roxy's little caves off, or not the cave, but the Pleco condo, and Danny didn't use her measurements right, and she made it about 1.5 inches bigger than the UPS boxes. So we're going to probably discuss an alternative plan on how I'm going to get this here ginormous Pleco condo to these guys. But being I'm going to see them in about a month, I think I got it figured out. So plus I could wrap that stuff in my clothes.
Or you can just cut them in half and we can glue them back together when they get here.
Well, the smaller piece works. The smaller piece will fit right now. So I wouldn't want to cut those in half.
No, I'm kidding. That was total sarcasm.
I'm going to tell my wife, Roxy was trying to coerce me into cutting something with a sharp object while you were gone.
Not while she's gone with her supervision.
Yeah. Now, she may pop in. She said the problem with where my daughter lives, there is no service whatsoever. They're up there in the boonies of Port Orchard. So I hope she will show up, but I am not counting on it. All right, R.D. Youngbauer, welcome to the chat. Miss Carol Cox, good to see you, sister. Dennis with Bigfoot Tanks, welcome. Griffin Fish Room, good to see you, bud. Richard Reynolds, good to see you, sir. Who else we got? We got Aquarium Domain. Welcome, Mrs. Lisa NJ. Always a pleasure. And let's see here. John McKenzie. John McKenzie's always... I got to do something nice for John. You are like the #1 responder to shorts, I think, in the world. I don't know if he's got like a alert that comes up every time somebody drops one or what, but he always hits them. How you doing, Linda? Good to see you. John with Select Pet. Man, you're up late, bro. I'm hearing an echo. Is that me? Do I have? No. Do you guys have YouTube open?
We have it open, but we have it muted.
That's weird. I thought I heard an echo. But let's see here. Chew, what's going on? 3G, good to see you. Bruiser, always a pleasure. Lori, Monster Fish Gal, hello. Jimmy P, how are you? Richard Reynolds, I already said hello. Jeff Kane. Now, that Jeff, I'm going to get to meet at the Madison too, right? Is he going to it?
You better.
He's supposed to be. We haven't even met him yet. He lives here.
I know.
That's pretty bad. I'm going to meet him for the first time with you guys. That's bad, Jeff.
He was like 2 miles away from me.
Mr. Mark, how's it going, Mr. Big Easy? Good to see you, sir. All the old kids are coming. Patrick, there's Mr. Patrick. Caitlin, the Rosier. Welcome. Hopefully I didn't butcher your last name too bad, Caitlin. But everybody knows I like to butcher names. Oh, now there's a name we haven't seen. Mr. Chris is in the house tonight. Mr. Plushy Aquatics. What's going on, Chris?
Hello, Chris.
Isn't he out by you guys now?
He's a traveling work person, so we're not sure what state he's in today.
Well, I knew the last time he was headed to the Midwest. That's the last time I heard.
For a while. I don't know where he is now.
Jimmy P said, what do you have to buy Danny's Caves to be on this show?
Bill Meyer, what's going on, buddy? All right. So, last night, of course, was the Fish Fam auction. Had a blast. I got some extra cool stuff. I got the combo pack that Peplen and Roxanne put together. I am getting 8 Blue Dream shrimp. I am getting 8 CPDs, and I am getting 4 of the amazing stir-bys. Now, tell me again about these stir-bys.
The stir-bys that we have are the Rio Itenes stir-bys. They're so cute. They're just location specific. But they're gorgeous little guys. We just had them start breeding, so the guys that were in this pack are the very first ones available. And we have maybe 50 to 70 that are hatching out this week, and they're still laying eggs. So we have plenty more coming as well.
The mini hatched already.
Yeah, nonstop with those guys as of late. So yay, they're finally popping off.
So Caitlin is from the club, my club. She met me at the auction a few weeks ago. Well, welcome to my stream, Caitlin. Appreciate you coming out and showing some support.
Chris is back in California.
Back in Cali, huh? So Chris, are you going to be there when the fin dig is going on? Am I going to finally meet you or what?
And Telly Savalas asks, what's the topic?
Well, with the Daniken stream, we always start off on fish, and you don't know where it's going to go. But I do have some fishy people up here with me tonight, so I don't think we'll get too off track tonight, maybe.
I don't know. I run the hot mess, and we derail often, so.
We all are very gifted. We all are very good at breeding fish, keeping fish, but both of our streams do become a disaster usually. But you know what? That's what I think a stream should be. Engaging with your fish folks and having a good time. It's basically my stream's the one everybody comes to blow off the weekend, start them off Monday morning with a smile, hopefully in most cases, and that's what we try to do. But if you have any fish questions, we usually can cover you in those as well. Thank you for dropping the link to the fin dig, Lori. I appreciate that.
Got some reelies there, Lisa. Those are cool shrimp.
You know what? I found some orange reelies in my orange tank now.
Nice.
It's not nice. I like my orange shrimp to stay bright orange. So I'm a
You
little.
take them down, you got reelies and you got orange now.
Yeah, separate them, and then you have yourself a new colony of reelies that you've begun.
People like the reelies.
They're really cool looking. I mean, it looks just like a
Oh, really?
pop-up. What do you call a push-up? Remember the push-ups, how they had the orange with the white in the middle, orange, white?
The push-up pops, yeah.
Do they even sell those anymore? Now that I think about it, I haven't seen those.
I'm not sure. I haven't been young in a very long time.
You don't have to be young to have a push-up.
Push pop.
Push pop, push up. Though I'm thinking of the squeezy ones that are the triangles.
Believe it or not, I almost lost my life on a push-up.
Where are you sticking
When
it?
I was a little kid. Well, I was sucking it all in, and I sucked that little tube at the bottom into my throat. And my dad had to come up and give me the Heimlich. I'm being dead serious here. I almost choked at a push-up pop, man. That plastic ring thing.
I love you. I'm glad you didn't die, but you find the most incredible ways to injure yourself, Kenneth.
Yeah. I think that's one thing that keeps me with Danny. I think she likes it. Saving me. Nathan Hovey, what's going on?
She has that strong motherly need to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, there's Miss Nona and Craig's Catfish Cave. Yes, Kenson had started at an early age. Yep. Well, you know those stupid monkey bars they used to have as a kid on those play sets when you buy them as a kid? That like bar that swung like a swing? So my brother flung that thing up, and I was going to attempt to catch it. I caught it right in my larynx. Bam! Full steam. And I talked like this for like 2 months, man, because it did something to my larynx.
Larynx?
Whatever you call it. Whatever you call it.
I couldn't let that go. There's too many syllables. I'm sorry.
Oh, see, it's not just me. So we determined one thing. Me and Lisa have to be extremely careful when we first meet. Because she has the same issues as I have. She said she almost choked on one.
Double the bubble wrap.
Danica Aquatics. Question that crossed my mind. Could non-shell dweller Nemoropus crossbreed with a shell dweller? You know what? I think they could, actually. I've seen a lot of weird hybrids, man. I think that could happen.
And Aquarium Domain says so. The incident started from an early age.
Oh, okay. You were one of the Seattleites. But I figured I'd make the trip out and hit the wet spot and Voodoo. Yeah, you got to have the Voodoo donuts if you're coming to Portland. Absolutely. And I'm sure you probably have 3 pounds of that donut still remaining with you. Those things like to stick around, man. Oh, I blame this whole bad boy on them Voodoo donuts, man. I am not pleased right now. I've got to get back to the gym. I'm actually to the point where I think I can start working out finally. So get myself back to at least trim somewhat shape. I am up to almost 220 pounds now, and I've never been over 200. So I'm up I got about 25 pounds of goodness hanging here. At Danikin, if you almost... At Danikin, if you... What did I say?
25 pounds of goodness hanging there.
Well, yeah, it's goodness, man. I know it came from the Voodoo Donuts, man.
This is a family stream, right?
Danica, if you almost got her with a push-up bra, you definitely would have a worse if it was a water bra. It wasn't a push-up bra. I'm talking about push-up. When I was a kid, we had a thing called a push-up, man. It was an ice cream. And at the end of it had a round little tube circle thing, and that's what almost got me.
Mm-hmm.
I used to lift weights all the time, Dragon Lair. Telling you, get me on a football field, basketball court, all of a sudden my coordination just gets awesome. Just being a human walking around, I'll kill myself, man.
I don't know how Danny ever talks.
What do you mean?
The crap you say is hilarious.
Oh. So when we've established when you are at the combo plate in Madison, all you got to look for is Roxanne's laugh, because I'll probably be sitting hanging with them most of the day. So if you hear Roxanne laughing, that's probably where you'll find the crew.
Yeah, look for it. You'll see it hanging in the air.
I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna be at their table helping sling some axolotls, man.
Axolotls and snails and whatever fishies we have available.
I wish they did well out of water. I'd walk around the whole event with a couple of them on each shoulder. Hey, you want some?
Speaking of, I should say Brian got an amazing footage of our axolotls doing their mating dance today.
Hey.
And I made that a short on my channel. So if you guys are interested to see what the mating dance of axolotls look like, definitely check out my latest short because it's very interesting.
Pretty crazy. So watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how they go through their motions.
Yeah, I was a mess last night when we got done with that auction. I don't think I fed upstairs. I found 3 lights on downstairs. Every door in the place was unlocked. Back door wide open. I don't do well
I
when
messaged you that I'm sorry that we didn't call you back. It got a little late and Brian's already snoring, and I think you were snoring at the same time because you never replied.
No, I was out cold, man. I had a pretty busy day yesterday. Pretty busy indeed. Well, I figured out I put too many pellets in my Oscar tanks. Said they're looking at. Worry me, nobody's eating that much right now. They used to eat the hell out of them. Now nobody wants to eat. Might be too hot for them.
It could be too warm, or it could be they're just over that for labor for the moment. Maybe they need to change up. Lisa NJ says orange ice cream is frozen in a toilet paper roll with a plastic stick you pushed it off with.
She's actually right. I mean, that is.
About it.
Yeah.
Ooh, June's getting on you. Hello, June. She says it was fish porn. Shame on you.
No, it's amphibian porn.
Yeah.
Crown Tail Half Moon, welcome. Yeah, I guess Aquatic Garden Zen was in my town here. I didn't even get to see him. I would have liked to have met him or her.
Cool.
Is Aquarium Zen a woman or a man? Does anybody know?
I'm not sure, so I just say they.
Yeah, I did. Well, they said it in a stream yesterday. I didn't pick up. I said, "Oh yeah," but I didn't understand what they were saying. Then I went back today and was rewatching the stream, and I'm like, "Oh shoot, they were telling me they were here."
Mm-hmm. And Oinky says, I came into the chat and heard Push Up and Foxy laughing, thought we were talking about braziers. Anything goes here. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oinky, you know us too well here.
Zen is a man.
Zen's a man. Okay. I thought he was. I couldn't remember.
Well, Zen Ginger is a female,
Yeah,
but
Zen-
Aqua Zen is, they're saying, is a man.
Well, that's disappointing. I would have liked to have met him.
It would have been funny if you just stopped at that was
They ain't
disappointing.
need no woman.
Only my baby Oscars are eating like pigs. Something's in the water. Hormones, maybe. Lots of cleaning. That's weird.
Or maybe the parents are getting ready to spawn as well, because some fish won't eat right before they're ready to go.
We got Tampa Tom coming in. Oh, Jess is out and about. What's going on, Jess?
Hi, Jess.
I see there's an aquatic morning show tomorrow.
Yes,
that'll be cool.
That's exciting. We miss seeing you every morning.
Listen to
Speaking
that
of the
one.
Findig, there's Mr. Luke Wang, the vice president of Sacramento Club,
Hello, Luke.
who I'll be seeing in about 2 weeks. What's going on, Lady Rorschach?
She's just getting home and getting to dinner.
And I thought I saw, yeah, there's Nathan too.
Oops. Jess
So
said,
anyway,
my internet is acting okay. Well, hopefully it'll be okay.
I think everybody's having internet issues of late. I spent a lot of money to make it so we never had internet issues, and we're having them. So
Mm-hmm. It seems like the more money you throw at the internet, the worse it works.
well, it's like they're like, we got us a sucker. Come on, baby, give me some more money, and I'll make it.
And Luke
No, you
Wang,
gotta have it. They know that.
Luke Wang says, escaping for a packable, 10 days is enough time, right? Hi, I think you can pull it off.
Yeah, I should have entered this one when we got done with it that one year, but I don't think Pack a Bowl was even a thing when we had this one. So,
Well, you can empty it out and start again.
nope. It's perfect right now. I don't want to mess with it. This is going to be the future home of some cute little CPDs.
Which will be shipped out to you tomorrow.
They're right here.
And we actually listed the remainder of the CPDs up on our website today as well, like promised. After the
Uh-oh.
list them, so they're available now.
Better make a mad rush. Somebody wants to drop their Get Gills account.
Monster Fish Cal did earlier, which thank you for that, Lori.
Thank you, Lord.
Lori's always on it.
She is. She's an amazing mod. Absolutely amazing. Jeff Kane says, I finally moved the Starlink dish and have not had a problem since I moved it.
My internet disappeared for 34 hours last Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah, I got into it with T-Mobile too. I don't know if you guys remember, about 2 weeks ago, I was without my phone for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I called them up. Well, we don't understand why you feel we owe you money. I said, excuse me, I didn't have service for a week. How do I even have to explain this to you?
Exactly. I would ask for credit as well for that time not used.
Right.
It's only fair.
I told my wife if it continues with this particular phone, I'm probably going to get different phones because hers, first time she dropped it, she broke it.
Mhm.
Mine had some kind of software issue. We had to turn it back in. They gave me a new phone. Not the way to start.
Yeah, I'm
And
due for a phone too because I've used it so much for editing my videos that I've burnt out the processor. So I'm slow as heck.
the other thing is disappointing. This particular one, I'm having issue with the zoom on it. It's giving me blurries, so that's not going to work either. So
Like Brian and I have the same exact phone, but his phone takes way better videos and photos than mine can. Mine is like a little bit out of focus, and his is like perfect. So
my last one was amazing. I was loving it. Maggie Noodles, welcome.
welcome, Maggie.
Somebody's burning something.
Nathan Hubby says, just move 3 plants and a rock in, and boom, you pack a bowl.
Pack a bowl.
Only Oscar says, my bowl is packed.
No comment.
And Lisa and Jay says, I have started a shrimp take in those huge cheese puff ball containers. LOL, all I have right now. Well,
Nice.
hey, if it works out, why not? As long as you can provide and they're happy, then it's okay.
Scotty Aquati, welcome.
Welcome, Scotty.
Nano Aquarium guy, welcome.
Dragon Lair says, I have an OtterBox case on my phone. I slung it across the room by accident the other day. No damage at all. Yeah, the OtterBoxes are very nice.
Well, there's a name we haven't seen in a while. Mr. Big J, what's going on, brother?
Hello, Big J. Welcome.
Hope all is well, man.
Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Window Liquor says, CPDs, pack a bowl, and depths unknown chemistry set intervention.
Well, let's fall back on Jason's old name. It was Degenerate Fish Keeper. What do you think you're gonna get?
I thought it was the degenerate BBA farmer.
It was Balzac at first.
Yes,
And then it was Mr. Manifesto. Skull Xanadu.
Welcome, Xanadu. Hello, George RB3.
What's going on, George? George will be at the Findig.
Nice.
Alex is going to be riding down with us. That's going to be fun.
That should be fun. I'm excited about the Cataclysm in July because that's like our first event. Well, I'm pretty sure it's your very first fish event as well. And that's our first time being vendors at an event as well. So it's extra exciting. And because I'm Captain Anxiety, it's also nerve-wracking. But I'm also super excited and I get to meet a lot of the fish fans. So it's going to be super, 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 super fun.
This will be my first time at the Catfish one.
For your first time, it'll be our first time as well.
Well, the reason I've never been able to go in the years past, that it was falling the same weekend as Fishtoberfest.
Yes.
So obviously, as the president of the club, I couldn't bebop off to the Catfish convention and leave them high and dry here.
Bebop and rock steady. Jude says, I was a Girl Scout. I always have a few rules.
And speaking of the club, there is the new president of Greater Portland Aquarium Society, Mr. Ryan Mackey.
Welcome, Ryan.
So we just about got everything geared up for Fishtoberfest. We got the date, we got the hotel, we got most of our speakers, a good portion of our sponsorships. So Fishtoberfest is a go, guys. It will be September 30th, October 1st weekend. So definitely worth coming to. There's Mr. Ian.
We'll make it out there one of these years.
One of these years. And Tampa Tom says, Ken, you're breathing in the mic.
Listen, guys, I am streaming in depth because I got a scones that's about 12 inches here. You know, see that baby's got some wind power. Lisa's like, Kenny, move that mic a little bit. That's what I love about my chat, though. They let me know when I'm messing up.
Oh, Ian says he just got done hanging out with Aqua Gardens then.
Oh, so Zed's hanging out with everybody but Danica.
Are you not sure?
And he said he can't type names. He's dipping corals. Oinky says, Danikin, have you had issues in your fishbowl that have only happened within the bowl environment? Eventually, I would like to start one myself. It's such an ornamental piece.
No, these bowls are set them up and watch them. That's about all you have to do. Now, we do have a sponge filter in the back of ours. I think that helps. But the key about a bowl is, I mean, if you put the aqua soil and stuff like Danny has done here, I mean, you could set up your own little micro environment where it's pretty self-sustaining.
Yeah, I find as long as you balance it just like a natural aquarium, if you balance out the bowl, it works pretty well. And of course, you might get a little bit of algae issues at first, but if you have the light lower at first, you'll have more likely less algae issues.
Roxanne's cubitais are just amazing. Let me see if I can get one coming by. They're actually starting to show that green finally.
My little hayas.
Is the green showing up on camera?
You can see them.
You can see them, but the camera doesn't do them justice. They're just stunning in person.
You can see them.
We got two big old alien-looking mono shrimp in here. Look at that.
Yeah, you can keep those there.
See that big sucker on that log there? I told her I wanted to put some Neos in there, but I'm afraid those guys will munch them.
Neomanos, they won't, but they might predate on some of the shrimplets.
Put your calls in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an idea. That's what I'll do.
And my Fish Tanks Aquatics asks, what's the date of the cataclysm? That is July 13th through the 16th in Madison, Wisconsin.
And I will be there on Friday night. And then I'm blasting out Saturday morning. I say morning. I'll probably head out about 10-ish.
And Bill Meyer says, move that mic closer, Kenny. It's musical mic night. Now see folks, you silenced them.
Make up your name, peoples.
Lisa says, I have a bunch of Java moss in my shrimp bowl and an air stone, no filter, no lights. Well, she actually said bowl, but I just put it as a bowl. That is a hilarious typo.
I was going to say, that's an interesting environment. She's keeping shrimp in her bowl.
How well does moss do there?
Yeah.
It's a blackwater tank.
That tells me Lisa's most likely got no peanuts in her shit.
No what?
What?
No peanuts. The shrimp are munching them away at them.
That was a little too gross. Oh, man. Oh. You said, dang, Lisa, that must hurt. And she said, yep, they pinch coming out.
Lisa says, time to pack another bowl. And there you have it, guys. Like I said, we kept it fishy for what? Oh, these two broke a record. 29 minutes we made it.
Not bad.
29 minutes we made it tonight. That's good.
Yeah. Just in a different kind of bowl.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Ryan.
Keeping it open-minded.
Yeah, if you guys are in the Pacific Northwest next weekend down in Salem will be the Pacific Northwest Aquarium Swap. Last year there was close to 500 people showed up. It was an amazing event.
Nice. And Jeff Kane says, I will for sure be there Friday. Still looking into lodging my wife will be with, so I don't get to camp. Okay, Jeff, commas save lives. I'm already like looking into launching my wife, and that's where my brain stopped. I was like, wait, you're gonna like kennel her or something?
Patrick says he's got coffee all over him. So now we're spreading the love. Everybody's losing it.
Oinky says, must be a very compact environment. Oh, no.
Bring the wife, Jeff. Come by, hang out. We got a booth. It's whatever.
Yeah, Lisa, run a pH test so we know if you got hard or soft.
Good Lord.
What's your TDS, lady?
I have to say, oh,
Oh my
goodness.
good. Oh. You know, I feel Danny's evil looks looking at me right now.
And she's gonna be like, they just encourage you.
They just encourage you.
She's laughing her ass off right now.
Oh my God. What's going on, Melvin? Good to see you, buddy.
Hello, Melvin. Welcome.
Great.
There we go, Jeff. Comments and periods. Thank you.
Oh.
Just insert on your own.
This will cover the night.
Oh.
I'm just as bad, Jeff. I can't say shit.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, Melvin. Welcome.
That's too funny.
Lisa said, God intended it to go out, not in.
Mm.
That sounds like a poop poop. That's what the
I
stream
mean,
quickly turned
if you
into.
guys saw the thumbnail for tonight's stream, you should have known you were coming and it was going to be a problem tonight. I mean, seriously, the three amigos, and you think we're not going to give you some trouble?
Hey, you told me to get creative.
Hector, welcome to the stream. Oh, here comes Bill Meyer pooping on the stream now.
Poop poop. Sorry,
you
I'll
go.
fill in for Danny for the evening, if that's okay. George said left side is bigger than the right.
Oh my God.
And Oinky says, now I have another use for that water bra. The cups will give the shrimp more room to move in that baby.
Oh my Lord. Amisa, welcome to the stream.
Welcome, Amisa. And Richard says, not many people could fill in for Danny Hoarexian as the laughing cupboard. Oh, thank you, Richard. I am no giggle compared to Danny, but thank you
What
so
the
very much.
heck? We got a storm coming in or something.
Oh. Cold
I
water
thought that was
changes.
just you breathing.
Corey tank.
Can you guys see the wind up in the, if you watch this?
In the
great
mirror?
right there.
Oh, my belly.
Oh Lord. Oh, my wife should have known we were in trouble tonight. She should have known.
You broke Brian. Hello, Chris and Amisa. Welcome. Oh, just let me breathe for a second. Stephen White says, great show, guys. Catching you from Seville. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us, Stephen. Glad you're enjoying us.
Well, you missed the Dragon Lair. We had these guys up about, what was that, about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Right when Roxanne hit her 1K.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. And I finally hit my hours, too. So it's in the process.
Yeah, and everybody was laughing that night. These two are trouble together. Dave Farrell, welcome. Mr. Al Wet Sox in the house. What's going on, Al?
Welcome, guys.
Yeah, I can't wait getting into the fishy events.
Yes, Dragon Larry says, like you just said, his face would break if Danny and I were both on the stream. Well, actually, we're talking about possibly doing a monthly stream with you and Danny. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to making this once a month thing. That'll be very fun.
You guys haven't heard Roxanne until you know when you got hers when she starts snorting. She starts snorting. That's when you know you've reached the peg with her.
Okay.
Oh, not like that. I mean, come on, man. Oh my God, we actually made Brian's ears are turned around. There must be some truth to it then, I guess. Ryan's face, look at him. Brian's face is red as
Here.
Oh, that's worth the solo layout now. I mean, oh my goodness. So do you guys know what you're bringing to the Catfish Catalysm yet?
A rack of axolotls. Hopefully.
Yeah, axolotls.
It ain't too crazy hot.
Depending on the temperature, yeah, we definitely want to bring axolotls, but we just have to make sure it's a cold enough temperature there. Mystery snails, we're going to have some cichlids. We're going to have whatever fishies we have available, whether it's resboars or plecos or cories or oddball fish. You never know what we'll show up with, but we're also going to be selling Crayfish Empire foods as well as KG tropical foods. So
Nice.
we'll have a myriad of foods because we want to be able to offer the foods that we like to feed here on the compound to all of our fishies. So I think it's a great way to go.
Wish we had some Derrick and Pleco caves to sell too.
Yeah, that would be cool. Window asks, how's your poltergeist, Kenny? Then the party really going?
Yeah. No.
Hopefully behaving for the moment.
So far, so good. M&C, welcome.
He says, what in the world did I come into?
It's never
Melvin
good when
says,
those three get
Virgo,
together.
did I do that? Namisa says, laugh away from the mic, my ears. Lisa MJ says, must be a safe word.
What's up, Dave?
Welcome, Dave. Thank you for
Ow.
joining us. And I'm at the bottom of chat.
What?
Yes. I have hit the bottom of chat.
You're paying
Oh, no,
attention.
look at that one go.
What the hell is that?
This is the YouTube side of chat. We were on StreamYard before.
Holy crap.
I know, right? It's populating the whole stream because it's been behind stage. the whole
My
time.
Danny Pleco caves are for the L236 Plecos. Nice, June.
Nice.
Thanks, Jim. Badass cave. I'll tell you.
Hello, Fatherfish. Welcome.
Lulu.
Peplen and Roxanne are going to the Clash. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be there. But
Yes.
Roxanne and Peplen, that's Roxanne's coming home party. Are you kidding me? She ain't missing it.
I'm going to the Clash, and I'm going to be a mermaid at the Clash. So there's that. Both Dee Dee and I will be mermaids for a little while when we do our live stream from the Clash.
3G, you know that's a lie. Danny is constantly wanting to lynch me over duckweed. That would not be my safe word, trust me.
Duckweed dance.
That's his goal word.
And Father Fish says, see you at the Clash. I'm like, oh, it's nice he'll be going.
That'll be great.
Finally get to meet him in person.
Need a picture.
Yes. And Lori says, can't wait for the Clash. Yes, there's so many awesome Fish family coming.
I need
And
all these pictures.
I really, really wish the whole Fish fam could come, but everyone that's able to
One of
make it-
these years, you guys need to stop sticking on the East Coast and bring your butts to the
We're
West
going to
Coast.
make it out there one of these years, man.
One of these.
We'll be out there one of these years.
Yeah. Sometime.
Probably the year we help you move back to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be the,
Come out and help you back.
trust
Yes.
me, I would love to be back in Wisconsin.
The cheese misses you.
Castle Rock misses me.
Fish fries.
Uh-oh. What did Lisa and Jay say?
Kenny's safe word, ER trip.
ER trip. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's looking better though, man. It was just a flesh wound.
This is but a flesh wound. What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
No,
Probably.
I'm gonna bleed on your box that I'm shipping you.
Uh-huh.
I had a comeback, man.
Yeah.
Good.
Great, so.
Oh Lord, you guys, you're trouble. You are troublemakers.
Kenny makes his own dye.
Let's see here. Father Fishes, he needs to get some fish from you guys.
Yeah.
We have some fishies listed on our get gills, and we have some more fishies coming up. So we definitely have some rainbows and some Cories coming up, and some dwarf emerald dress boras. We just listed the CPDs today, but we also have snails and plecos. And
I got Borley eyes. We didn't list them or nothing, but if anybody wants the Borley eyes, they have a couple different sizes of them.
yeah, we have Borley eye juveniles.
They're a cool fish.
They're beautiful. But they
Those
get
will be
big.
a big one. We'll be taking to the clash.
Yes, but they do get big, so they need a very big tank.
Well, in comparison to cichlids, they're not. I would call them a medium-sized cichlid.
Well, I'm a nano fish keeper, and those things are huge. So compared to a CPD, that's a big fish.
And then we'll have Father Fish. We're going to have banded gudgeons available,
Nice.
L333s, super reds, longfin albino bristino, regular albino bristino, Schubel green guppies, Hawaiian blue guppies. What else we got? Stack endlers, Santa Maria endlers. What's that new one? Gunga Baga, blah, blah, blah endlers. The cool little white ones with the pink all over in them.
Is it a what the fish drawing?
I don't know if they've done one or not yet, have they?
I don't know, but the way you described it, it sounded like it needs to be one.
Yeah. They're a cool little endler. Cool looking little endler. I need some pygmy cories. Well, you've come to the right place. These two have some amazing ones.
Ours are actually spotting the glass with eggs all last night and this morning. So, and we have a couple hiding in the hydrocotyle and they're growing up. So we have some coming, but it's still going to be a little while for the pygmies. But I love the pygmies. They're one of my favorite cories.
We did get purple harlequin babies, so we'll
Yes.
be working on those.
Speaking of, my next egg watch will be of purple harlequin resbora eggs hatching. They only take 18 to 24 hours to hatch, so that's the perfect egg watch. And we just found some earlier today, but I'm not sure if we're going to use that one yet. I'm going to look at them, and if so, then maybe we'll start an egg watch in the morning. If not, I might wait a few more days to see if the eggs look a little better that the parents are laying. So sometime this week, fingers crossed, there will be another egg watch coming. So look forward to that.
So she's passed along. If anybody is interested in Infinity Waterfall 10-gallon or 20-gallon, PetSmart has them at the top Infinities and clearance pricing.
Well,
Surf City in the house. Hopefully I get to meet him in about 2 weeks.
Hello, Surf City. Welcome.
He's a California boy.
Mhm.
He's also very envied. He gets to go to Peru.
Oh, that's cool. Yes, he won the trip. He was
Yes.
the lucky winner of that trip. So lucky, Surf City. I really hope you have some fun. Lots of fun, not just some.
But he's best friends with Dr. Anthony. He probably could have went without winning it.
Maybe, but he probably just wanted to support the cause. So at least this way it was later. Lady R says that she's looking forward to breeding some pygmy cories this summer. Yes, I love the pygmy cories, Lady R. They're just they're like little hummingbirds in the tank. They're usually mid-column. They're very active. They're just cheruby. I love them.
Cool little fish.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited that we've got trappings going with the super whites and the opal spots. So I'm hoping they start
Super white strapping. Nice.
Nice.
And then our 236, we believe, are bred. I'm keeping an eye on that cave this time so they don't end up ultim feeders.
Those Ultims are getting high quality caviar.
Mm-hmm. Not very good when they do. And Danny always notices it when they're down to about 2 of them left. Oh, I think those were super, or the 236s.
And then they're gone.
Well, we weren't setting those caves up for breeding. We were setting them up just to make them comfortable. We didn't expect they'd start breeding for at least another 6 months, but if they are breeding now.
Well, we put the caves in the tank that you guys sent us with the super whites that you also sent us, and they moved right in, like no hesitation. They all picked to their own bedroom, and they've been camping out in it.
There's one real fat. Might be a female.
Yeah.
So 3G says he got a adult male zebra cara for $5 today. The guy thought it was a flower horn at the store.
Told him to bag it. Nice.
What's up, Fish Room Fever? Good to see you, James.
Welcome.
Okay.
We got Lumpy Dog.
Lumpy. Lumpy pulled the Kenny today while trimming the hedges. Lost a very small tip of their finger.
Ooh.
Lumpy. Well, if it's just the very tip, you'll do some axolotl magic and it'll grow back. Hopefully, if it's just the tip.
Lumpy, I can't say you compare yourself to me because I still have all my extremities, buddy. They're just cut in different spots.
Amisa said, I added 6 pygmies to my little group out of QT this afternoon. Brings the crew up to 14. Nice. They're always happy in a bigger piggy pile, so that's cool, Amisa.
What's going on, Ed? So we must have all the Aquashella boys coming in. They must be hanging out, watching our stream.
Hi, guys and gals. If anyone's there and Carrie's near, please give her a hug from me, please.
Punch Ed in the butt.
just the tip. That's what she says, Lumpy.
Just a tip. That reminds me so much. I don't know why that little phrase reminds me so much of the what is this cartoon called? Squidbillies. In the very beginning, when they're doing the intro, and the father's like, "Do not touch the tram." Like it's always stuck in my head. Crayfish Empire, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening, Grant.
Fish Room Fever says, I am not touching Ed's butt.
I hope you guys are having a blast at Aquashella. It looked really fun from the streams we've seen.
That's what Danny and I are thinking we're going to hit one of these years.
Yeah, I'd like to go for the experience one time.
Well, Chicago ain't that far away, but I don't know if they're doing
Chicago. They're not going to do it anymore, from what I hear.
Yeah.
Maybe you can convince them to.
Upside, and then
maybe you guys can convince them to do it in Madison.
I mean, we have no weight or pull, so all we can do is suggest it.
I think they did.
To Ed at night.
I think Aquashella's got to quit being snobs and come out here and do a West Coast location. Is what I think. Rumor has it they're
on it for future. So that'd be really cool.
I think the farthest they'll come is Vegas, which that's fine. That's only 9 hours. I'll hit that one if it comes here.
They do an Aquashella in Vegas. There's gonna be going home to no home. They'll be homeless. Vegas and a fish show. Damn. That'll be hard on the wall.
We'll have the fish fam meet on top of the stratosphere, and we'll all do the crazy roller coaster that hangs you over the 1,200-foot drop.
No, you won't be having me up there.
I already brought my one time. I'm not doing it again.
I've done it once, and I just got over the post-traumatic stress syndrome from it, but I'd do it again if there was some fish fam there doing it.
Dragon Lair says Daytona is the Aquashella to do. Yes, that's the new one that everyone's talking about, so that should be exciting.
The Dallas one looked pretty nice, though.
Yeah, it did. The walkthroughs that we saw.
It looked real nice.
The front entrance was awesome. I loved that walkthrough. Melvin says, I
Jeff-
watched the aquascaping contest with Grant of Garden of Eden. Congratulations for winning, Grant. Yes, congratulations. That scape was amazing. Him and Jennifer, I believe it was, or was it? Yes, Jennifer, right?
Oh, Jen and Grant?
Yes.
Was it Jen Williams?
Yeah,
Yes.
Grant beat up a girl today.
Oh, so he's going against Jen Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. They won.
Yes. They were both excellent scapes, and the trick was they only had 15 minutes to scape it, and they both looked amazing by the time. they were
Grant's
done.
up there beating rocks on the stage.
Yeah.
with a hammer.
I'll remember Jen Williams for the rest of my life, because when we were at Triple Crown last year, somebody had told me that Jennifer Weaver was there. So I'm up giving her a hug, like, oh, it's so great to finally meet you, Jennifer, blah, 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 blah. And then she looks up to me and goes, I'm not Jennifer Weaver, I'm Jennifer Williams.
Oh,
my
goodness.
Oh, man.
So then the rest of the weekend, I'm like, hi, Jennifer Williams.
Jeff Kane says, I don't know if Madison has a large enough population to replace Chicago, but a lot of people fly in for the event as well.
Yeah, I don't even need the population
Yeah.
to be there. It just needs a big enough convention center.
And Melvin thinks Aquashella should come to PA. That would be pretty cool, but also probably have to be like a Philly event, and you really don't want to bring Aquashella to Philly. It probably wouldn't end well.
It'll be rough. We'll have no more props to do any more Aquashella.
We were gonna do a show, but they took all our fish.
We should have a fish stock at the Peplen Creek Aquatics farm. That's what we should do.
One day
Someday.
maybe. One day maybe.
Bring your tent.
Yeah, or RV. We got hookups.
Yeah. Or whatever.
Oh, nice. Ed says Shelby won the YouTube scape.
Nice. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I missed that one. I saw the walkthrough when they showed them, but I didn't know whose tank was whose.
Oh, that was the 12 tanks?
Yes.
She won that?
Yes. So
Nice.
yay! Congrats, Shelby.
Yeah.
Those guys are phenomenal scapers.
Caitlin, your club's got to do one up in Seattle. You got to get on your people in your club to put one up in Seattle somewhere. That would be awesome. Then we'd have Cali, Oregon, and we'd have the West Coast covered.
Yes. And Oinky says, I'm 65 miles north of New York City, but I would not want Aquashella to come to New York City. Yes, it is where I want to live, but it's too expensive for a fish keeper convention, lodging, food, everything is too high. Also, the parking situation is a nightmare, and I don't think anyone's going to want to pay $50 to $75 a day to park their vehicles, because no one's going to want to walk it or bus it or drive it in. Everyone's going to want to drive it in. So that will be expensive, and I think it'll be very hard to find a venue big enough to be able to support like all of that. That would be
I just had to deal with that at the last auction I was at for the Seattle club. They did it in a venue, and I don't think they were expecting the turnout that they got. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, they ran out of parking at the event center, so people started parking at the medical center next door, which I was one of them. And about halfway through the auction, hey guys, if you're next door, hurry up and get to your car because they're towing cars right now. So I got out there, and the car next to me had already been taken. I was like, oh my God. Thank God I didn't get nailed.
And you just missed out on that.
Well, I was mad because I waited through half of the auction. The deals always come the second half of the auction, and I had to leave, so I didn't get a.
And Ed is correcting me. He's saying, "Oh, they didn't win that one. The one that we thought we saw." He's saying they won the one the small tanks that were in the back. So, okay, I did not see that
I'll
one,
have to check that out.
but I'm not sure which ones that we saw. Then they were, because all the tanks were sponsored, and they're the ones that were lined up, but none of the scapers were available at the moment.
Yes, Jeff, we're driving to the class.
Yes, we are driving. I'm going to visit family first, and then we're driving down to Morgantown afterwards.
You sound like me. I'm going to, but I got my priorities straight. I'm going to see the fish fam first, then heading to my family.
Well, what's wrong with seeing family? I haven't met the fish fam in person. I haven't seen my family in like 2 years. So I'm going to see my family first.
I have not seen my family since I did the Fish Fam tour.
Yeah.
So when was that, Brian? 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Right
been a
before I
while.
moved out here. So yeah.
Ooh. Stephen White says he got some Geophagus Braziliana or Brazilianus and some red hoed tapajos. Nice.
And he's asking if you have any advice for keeping them in a 75-gallon.
I think down the road, those two species are probably going to get at each other. So you want to have lots of sight breaks and whatnot. I'd probably have some rock in there and then some good plants. Most likely you're going to have to deal with a nubius. It's about the only thing I've been able to keep with any of my Geophagus. They tend to rip everything else up.
Griffin says he's going live in 5 minutes. We're already down to 5 minutes, Kenny.
Seems like we just got started.
Yes, it does. Brian won't shut up over here.
Speak when spoken to.
All right, so that means chat starts speaking to Brian. He'll say things. Lumpy said, I saw my family last month, but I was able to duck down an alley before they saw me.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
That was fantastic.
Oh my God. Mickey M, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. I'm getting 2 new killies from German Killie Show in auction today. Super happy. Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Nice.
Could you imagine being in Europe, all the different places you can buy fish over there?
Yeah, there's most of their fish are amazing. MNC says, any advice on a good schooling fish for angels and a 45 hex?
Half the tetra would work.
God, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I got some right beside me here. Some nice little Kubatai raspberries would look good in there.
Those would be a good dither. You can also use
Asian rummy nose. Some Asian rummy nose.
Daniels would be good.
Choprays would be a good one.
I don't know how.
Choprays
Cherry-
can go a little bit warm, so it's okay.
Cherry tetras. Ant tetras. Blue carries would look good, but you wouldn't be able to keep anything else in there.
Yeah.
Surfays, candy canes. Those are cool. Silver tips.
Mm-hmm.
Or just a good old-fashioned cardinal tetra would look great.
Cardinals. From redfish, bluefish.
I so almost bought everyone he had while I was up there, but I showed restraint. That's the problem. I mean, I walked out of Jason's place with like 10 or 11 Stingray lights. I mean, every time I go to Jason's, I spend way too much money. He makes it too dang easy to buy things there when I'm there.
So Gracie wants to say hi.
Hi, Gracie.
Gracie. Gracie, Uncle Ed's watching. Say hi, Uncle Ed.
Because you people are crazy.
Us people? What do you mean by you people?
I gotta look you dead in the eye and knock something off the table.
Yeah, that's Gracie, my little angel.
So, guys,
He said hi.
Oh, well, hi, Ed.
Oh my goodness, and we have 1 minute left until we go to Griff's.
Oh my God.
Rabbits, man.
Well, guys, thanks everybody for coming. We appreciate y'all. Want to tell all the lurkers and replay crew, appreciate you. All the members and the people that super chat us, we appreciate you. And then most importantly, all the people that are sitting here in the chat with us right now, greatly appreciate you. And my mods, can't do it without you guys keeping us safe. Head on over to Griff. What should you guys pick the hashtag this week? What should the hashtag be?
Hashtag 3 amigos.
Yes. Hashtag
there you go. Hashtag 3 amigos.
Have a good night, guys.
I'll leave it. I'll keep it clean. I was thinking hashtag bowel shrimp, but. All right, guys. As always, love your fish. Head on over, show Griff some love. We'll see you next week. Bye.